Hello, everyone, and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to the viewers, the subscribers, the families, the world out there. Today, we are going to take a look at the week ahead tarot reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the dates March 15th through the 21st. In this reading, we're going to tap into the energies with the Energy Oracle. Then we'll get an overview message with the Fairy Tarot, and then we'll break it down with an original tarot deck. Please keep in mind, guys, the messages here on YouTube are general. They are not going to resonate every time with every person. You are more than welcome to check other signs in your birth chart. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title that resonates, there's most likely something here in the message. Also, I just want to touch really quickly, guys. If the reading is meant for you, if the message is meant for you specifically, okay, if you're meant to hear something in this message, it's going to hit you. You're going to feel it. That's what resonating means. It means it's awakening something within you that you may have already known, right? But you just needed confirmation. So for more information on how to book a personal reading, the energy cleanse kits that I offer, the guide to self-discovery journal, how to get entered into the drawing, any other useful information about the channel, I've also linked meditation playlists, specific videos to help you through your self-discovery, self-healing journey. If that's something you guys are interested in, please kindly check the description box. And if you would like future messages, feel free to subscribe. Everyone is always welcome. If you like how I interpret, how I vibe, feel free. Subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you here. So let's get started here. Sagittarius, we are going to start with a blessing. We'll bless the space, bless the cards. So let's see. Thank you, Spirit, for the opportunity to be here and to be able to present these readings to the viewers. We ask for a clear and concise message to come through to our subscribers. Please, Spirit, and protect us from any negative energies coming through in this reading. Again, Spirit, I thank you for the opportunity, clairvoyance, and insight to do these readings and for your protection. Blessed be. Most important message here for Sagittarius, Spirit. What does Sagittarius need to see? March 15th through the 21st. Indecision. Indecision tried to pop out. Let's see. See what we can see. Let's take a look. I always say let's see because when I say let's take a look, I think of Reading Rainbow. Take a look, it's in a book. Guess that shows my age, huh? Fourth chakra. Okay, this is the heart chakra. Let's see. Fourth chakra, contract. See, Sag, what we can see for you. What else? What else, Spirit? Woman holding a coin. And financial constraints. So I'm getting the sense here, I'm hearing love doesn't get you on the bus. I'm just going to throw that out there for whoever that resonates. I get the sense here, Sag, that there's a decision that needs to be made and you're having a difficult time deciding. I feel like on one hand, you have a situation where you're feeling a heart connection with somebody. And you may already be in a partnership with this person, but I feel like there's some financial constraints, or there's some indecision or constraints, restrictions regarding money, regarding finances. Okay, now with woman holding a coin, I feel like this could be a male or a female. It doesn't have to necessarily be a woman, but I feel like there's somebody here that is able to help you through this process. But there's this conflicted energy of my heart, you know, what my heart is telling me or what my brain is telling me, what's logical. Let's see, Sag, what we can see about this. I know that love isn't going to pay the bills, and I know it's kind of an irritating factor with how life is right now in the world, but it's kind of important to be able to pay your bills, right? So let's see. Most important message here for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to see? March 15th through the 21st. Please and thank you. These cards are feeling a little worn and weathered. It's almost time for a new fairy deck. Let's see here, Sag. Let's see. Two of Autumn. Okay, this is the needing to make a decision card, right? Weighing the pros and cons. This is the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles talks about weighing, right? Weighing the options, okay? Juggling multiple options or multiple priorities, okay? Uncertain on which direction to take, okay? And then we have the Dreamer card. This is the Fool. This talks about a new opportunity, a new beginning, okay? So this could be a person that recently came into your life, okay? Or one of these options may be a brand new opportunity. Let's see. Eight of Springs. This is the Eight of Wands. This talks about taking action. In this deck, it is a lot of options. Having a lot of options, okay? This is the Knight of Pentacles, Prince of Autumn. So this card talks about taking a cautious approach. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Being meticulous in the details, okay? So what I see here is there is a new opportunity that there's a need to take action on, okay? Now, yes, there is a need here to just proceed with caution, but don't delay, okay? I get the sense that this opportunity isn't going to last long. So let's see here, okay? Strength card. So I feel like there's something that you're needing to accept here within this time period. Maybe this is accepting that there's a need to make a head over heart decision. And I know sometimes that's difficult to do, but understand here that by fighting this, by being resistant to this change, it could cause some delays. Let's get one more card out here for you, Sag. The Prince of Winter is the Knight of Swords. So this talks about being conflicted or being in a conflict. It also talks about a need to take swift and steady action. Okay, act quickly. And that's why I feel like there is kind of this feeling of, if you don't make a decision on this situation could, it could be gone, right? It's not going to be around forever. The Eight of Winter is the Eight of Swords. So this tells me that you're still feeling tied or trapped in a situation. But with the Eight of Swords here, Sag, this is like all in your head, all about how you're thinking about a situation. I also feel like it would be easy for you to make a decision if you really just took a step back from everything, everybody, and utilized that time, that space to weigh the pros and cons. Okay. I also feel like something has worn on your confidence, because Sagittarius usually isn't very down and out, very moody. Sagittarius is more like passionate energy, but I feel like something here has been wearing on your self-confidence. So there may be taking a little time for yourself, self-care, self-love, doing something that you enjoy by yourself or with friends, but away from the drama. So let's see. And communication, with the Eight of Springs, the Eight of Wands, communication is going to be key here. Sagittarius, let's see what we can see for you. Let's break it down with an original tarot deck. Most important message here for Sag Spirit. What does my Sagittarius friends need to see? Seven of Pentacles. Perseverance is the first word that comes to my mind, but this card talks about planting the seeds. Okay, putting in the work, putting in the effort. And I feel like this is talking about changing your focus as well from love to career. So let's see. For Sagittarius Spirit, what does Sagittarius need to see? March 15th through the 21st. Okay, so this is definitely a completion of a cycle here, Sag, with the World card present. It talks about knowing, like coming to this moment of, you've learned all the lessons that you've needed to learn, and you maybe have this higher sense of understanding why everything has taken place the way that it has. Queen of Swords, this is air energy. Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I don't know why I said Aries, Leo, Sag. That's fire sign. So I get the sense here that there's a need here to make a swift decision. And we've already seen that coming through with the Oracle cards here. Okay. Now, with the Queen of Swords, this talks about being practical, right? Using your head, weighing the pros and cons, balancing everything out. And I feel like, Sag, there's also a need here to kind of release some toxicity. Toxic energy, toxic people, places or things in your life that are no longer serving you. Okay? I do get the sense that these people are going to be resistant to this. There's going to be resistance. This could be resistance on your part. There could be resistance on the other person's part. But I feel like there's this conflicting energy, like there's a decision here that's not being made. And it's going to come down to it where a lot of times when there's indecision, that's what leads to a Tower. Okay, so let's see here, Sag. Page of Swords. So seeking more information, being intellectual about this movement forward. This could also be somebody's watching or spying on you, watching this connection. Like I said, there's resistance to this change. There's resistance here, okay? I do feel like this could be your resistance, Sag. This could be the other person resisting this change. But I feel like there's some lessons that need to be learned within this ending. So let's see. Most important message here for Sagittarius. Okay, so Temperance is coming out. This talks about balance, right? Hope for the situation. I feel like, Sag, what's happening here is there's a need to trust your intuition more. Okay, trust your intuition more. And I feel like that comes from this toxicity. When we put up with toxic, negative energy for so long, it kind of makes us question ourselves. We start second guessing that which we thought we knew. I do feel like there is going to be a new beginning, but I feel like because you're kind of indecisive about this, you're going to miss this opportunity. Okay. And I feel like this is causing you to kind of withdraw, go within. Okay. But I feel like this is taking a step back in kind of an unhealthy manner. If you're going to take a step back here, don't just sulk. Don't just be like, why me? Focus on the lesson that needs to be learned here. What is there to be learned in all of this mess, right? I do feel like there is a lot of confusion. There's conflicted energy. Again, there's indecision. Either you or the other person isn't wanting to move forward. This talks about mourning a loss, about sadness, about heartache, about looking back on the past and missing opportunities. So again, Sag, you may very well miss this opportunity that's coming in that could be very abundant for you. Okay? Try to release this conflict. Try to, I know as harsh as it sounds, trust your intuition. Trust what your body is telling you, what you know to be true within yourself, even if you don't have proof. Okay? The proof should be your intuition. Okay? You're a very intuitive being. And I feel like if you look back on the past, Sag, you're going to recognize that every time that you felt a certain situation was off or there was something about it, it always came true. You need to trust that, okay? Don't second guess. Don't second guess, okay? Three of Cups is coming out in reverse. I feel like you have multiple options, they have multiple options, or everyone has multiple options here. The Eight of Cups on the bottom, right? So walking away with a higher sense of knowing, a higher sense of understanding here. I do feel like there is an ending that's happening here or has already happened. And it's kind of hard for you to kind of lay this to rest. But I feel like what Spirit is showing you, Sag, is if you kind of take inventory of assess this relationship and what you've gone through with this person, the decision is going to be easy. However that resonates. Now that could be you guys needed to take a break to learn lessons and come back together. And it could be that it's done. But I feel like if you take an inventory and honestly, practically look back at the situation and everything that's played out, you're going to come to this understanding. Okay, so let's get some clarification for you, Sag, for this week. Now, this new opportunity that you're missing, I do feel like it's going to be financially abundant. So try not to miss the opportunity if you can, right? It's time to suck it up, Buttercup. But again, if you feel like this is your person and you don't need money, you guys can ride the bus and we'll figure it out. But I get the sense here, Sag, that most of you are going to walk away from this connection. It's just a matter of when, right? So clarifying the Seven of Pentacles with the World card is the Star. This card talks about balance as well. Talks about healing, right? Talks about this higher understanding. Nurturing yourself emotionally. This card also talks about messages could come through your dreams. So pay attention here. Clarifying the Queen of Swords with the Devil is the Strength card. So acceptance, taming that inner beast, you know, accepting those people, places, and things that are no longer serving in your life, and also accepting the actions that you're needing to take in order to move all of this forward, right? To achieve the goal that you have envisioned for yourself. Now, the Five of Swords with the Two of Wands here is the Five of Cups. 2 5s, okay? 3 5s. The Five of Cups is coming out twice here. So a lot of 5s. 5 5 5. That's conflicted energy, Sag. There's a lot of indecision, you know, butting heads back and forth. I do get the sense that this is wearing on your self-confidence heavily. So let's get the Page of Swords with the Ten of Swords here, Sag. Clarify, Spirit, please, the Page of Swords with the Ten of Swords. Okay. So there are delays. There are delays in this. I do feel like there is going to be justice, but right now you're kind of in this murky water, in this limbo, if you will. Every time I use a word and somebody kind of like goes in, it kind of makes me reluctant to want to say that again. But I feel like this is like, you're like that in-between phase of, you know, what do I do? What do I do? You know, I don't want to go back, but I don't know how to move forward. Four of Swords in reverse. So I feel like this healing process that's taking place is being lifted. It's like you've been going through this healing process, okay? Understand here, Sag, that every time we go back, though, we kind of restart that healing, okay? King of Cups, but it's in reverse. So what I feel here, Sag, 5 of Cups, 7 of Cups, and then the King of Cups in reverse. This is a person who is out of their element, out of their energy. It could also be a water sign because there's a lot of water energy. But I do get the sense here, Sag, that this person is emotionally unavailable. Okay, there could be blockages, you know, that have taken place within this connection. And it's because this person is emotionally closed off. They want things a certain way. I also feel like it's kind of like my way or the highway with them. Then clarifying the High Priestess with the 3 of Cups in reverse is the 10 of Swords. So again, an ending that brings with it an epiphany, right? Being spiritually enlightened. Kind of being opened up by this situation, right? Being opened up emotionally. I get the sense here, Sag, that you are resistant to this, but you kind of have a decision to make here. I feel like this person wants their cake and wants to eat it too. I feel like you've probably overstepped a lot of your boundaries, allowed a lot more things to go on in this connection than you normally would have. And I feel like now you're kind of looking back like, you know, if I would have maybe put my foot down or not did this or not said that or not even played into this game, then I probably wouldn't be where I am now. So, Sag, let's get a couple cards here for your advice. Then we will get a power thought card out for you guys. What's the advice here for Sagittarius Spirit? What is the advice moving forward for Sagittarius? Please and thank you. Clarity. I could have swore a card flipped over. So, there it is. 10 of Wands. So, this is very heavy. This is weighing very heavy on your heart, okay? I do get the sense that there is clarity that needs to be, you know, clear and honest communication, okay? Being open, being honest with where you're at, how this is making you feel. I do get the sense here that there may also be a need here to kind of stand your ground, you know? Don't keep allowing this person to wear on you like they are. If you want this emotional fulfillment, you're going to have to kind of withdraw from this connection and recenter your focus, right? Recenter and get clear on what it is that you truly want. Because right now, I feel like you've kind of lost sight of that by trying to compromise to be in a relationship. That was ultimately very one-sided. So, Sag, moving forward, I get the sense here that the best thing for you to do is going to be taking a step back for a little bit and getting clear on what exactly it is that you want out of this situation and why. Do you want this connection? Is your ultimate goal to be in partnership with this person, or is your ultimate goal to be happily in a relationship? Because I feel like these two things aren't going to coincide. I feel like this person is exuding an energy of they want it their way or no way at all. And that's, you know, letting them do their thing whenever they want to do it. And I feel like you want something that's more fulfilling than that. You want something that's more like a spiritual union type of a partnership, or you're going to focus on money. So that's what's conflicting here. And that's why, you know, you need to decide, do you want your partnership to be with this person, or do you want it to be that emotional, fulfilling relationship? Okay. Acceptance is coming out here heavy because it could also symbolize accepting where you're at on the journey, you know, accepting this person's behaviors and that they still have a long way to go as well. So are you going to accept them as they are and hope for the best, or are you going to find somebody who's more in alignment with what you're already hoping for? I am going to do an extended reading, Sag. I will take a look into this person for shits and giggles. We'll take a look into their intentions, what they're coming across as, you know, what they're doing, what steps they're taking, how this is going to work out, how this is going to play out. If it's something that you are interested in, the link will be below in the description box. I also offer a monthly subscription over there on Vimeo for $14 a month. You are more than welcome to join, and you get access to all of the extended readings over there on Vimeo for $14. So if that's something that you're interested in, it's the second link. So Sag, the power thought card that's coming out for you guys is, I release all fears and doubts. I now choose to free myself from all destructive fears and doubts. I accept myself and create peace in my mind and heart. I am loved and I am safe. So Sag, that is the message I have coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Again, if you want to get in on the extended, link is below. Otherwise, thank you guys so much again, and I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.